Why most manifestation methods fail, and the simple shift from doing to being that changes everything. Welcome to Kuvok Shift, where consciousness meets creation. I'm your host, Sukhmunder, and today we arrive at one of the most profound revelations in our multi-part journey of Awaken Your Inner Creator. This episode is Quantum Manifestation Explained: How to Align and Attract Your Dream Life Effortlessly. Why it's not you, it's your energy. If you've ever sensed that there is more to your heart than biology, if you felt the quiet knowing that your heart speaks a language beyond words, today's episode will feel like coming home. You've probably heard that manifesting your dream life requires endless rituals, perfect affirmations, and nonstop effort to raise your vibration. But what if I told you that manifesting, at its deepest quantum core, is actually simple? So simple, in fact, that most people completely miss how it really works. Right now, you exist within a vast quantum field, a limitless ocean of potential. This field isn't moved by how hard you try, but by how well you align with it. Yet, many people treat manifestation like a battle. They try to force change through sheer willpower, repeating words they don't truly feel, picturing futures they secretly doubt, and trying to think positively while their body remains gripped by fear and scarcity. This is where the process falls apart, because in the quantum realm, force creates resistance. Let's distill this down. Quantum manifestation isn't about chasing something outside of you. It's about stepping into the reality where that something already exists. It's about becoming the signal that draws that reality close, not trying to alter the outside first, but transforming your inner world to magnetize your dreams. The quantum field holds every possibility: success and failure, abundance and lack, love and loneliness, all vibrating as potential waves. But these waves only collapse into your reality when met by a focused observer. You. Your attention, your feelings, your presence, they shape what becomes real. The catch? Most of us observe from a place of fear, scarcity, or lack. We're vibrating in not enough while trying to summon more. In quantum terms, that's static, not a clear signal. Here's the secret. Manifestation isn't about chasing. It's about becoming the version of yourself that no longer needs to chase. It's remembering you're already connected to the life you want. The quantum field waits for you to send a clear message. Not more pushing, but more presence. Why don't most people do this? Because surrender feels scary. Letting go seems like giving up. But paradoxically, the moment you release the desperate need, the field finally answers. Think back to when something came to you effortlessly: an unexpected opportunity, a chance meeting, a sudden insight. What did those moments have in common? You weren't gripping, forcing, or struggling. You were open, aligned, present. That's quantum manifestation in action. The quantum doesn't listen to your words. It reads your energy. Saying "I am abundant" means nothing if your body's still vibrating fear, your heart's locked in scarcity, and your nervous system is stuck in survival mode. The field mirrors your true frequency, not your scripted words. So, the real shift is from getting to being. You become the signal, embodying the energy you want to attract. Your internal state leads the dance, not your effort. But what does the quantum field actually respond to? Thoughts? Emotions? Actions? The answer: all of these, but only when they're aligned. This is where many teachings falter. They focus on affirmations or visualization, without healing the hidden blocks beneath. Without clearing subconscious resistance, these tools only skim the surface. Quantum manifestation demands coherence, a full body, whole system harmony. In upcoming episodes, we'll explore the mysteries behind the quantum field, the observer effect, wave collapse, and how your subconscious shapes your reality even when you're unaware. We'll demystify the science behind the magic and show why less effort, more presence, is the key to true manifestation. Before we dive deeper, I want you to reflect. Where in your life are you pushing so hard that you've become the very barrier to your own progress? Ready to journey further into the quantum realm? The field doesn't answer your wishes, it responds to your coherence. It's not about a single thought or feeling, it's about how your entire being sends a clear, undistorted message. Think of it like tuning a radio. You can't receive smooth jazz if your dial is stuck on heavy metal. Manifestation works the same way. You must tune your frequency fully before the reality you desire can take form. How do you do this? By becoming aware of your current vibration, your feelings, your bodily sensations, your habitual thoughts. Most of us operate on autopilot, recycling the same energetic patterns and receiving the same old results. True transformation starts when you gently interrupt that cycle, not with force, but through conscious, embodied choices. It might be as simple as a mindful breath when anxiety hits, or a hand over your heart when doubt creeps in. Ask yourself, what would the version of me who already has this do right now? Then act from that space. Here's what most don't know. The quantum field doesn't require perfection. It demands coherence. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions align, you create a powerful gravitational pull on reality. Want abundance? Practice generosity, not just with money, but with your attention and energy. Train your nervous system to feel enough, even before your bank balance changes. Seeking love? Start with vulnerability. Open your heart in small, brave ways. Longing for health? Respect your body with presence, movement, and rest instead of punishment. It's a simple path, yet many avoid it because it asks you to lead from being, not doing. Emotional mastery is key here. Manifestation isn't about feeling good all the time, it's about feeling real and learning to realign when you wobble. Welcome your emotions, hold space for fear without letting it take over, and cultivate emotional fluency. You will stumble. Doubt will visit. The old patterns will tug. That's natural. The power lies in how you return to coherence. So today, pause and ask, what timeline am I tuned into now? Fear or trust? Lack or abundance? Waiting or arrival? No judgment, just awareness. Awareness opens the door to choice, and choice leads to coherence. In our next session, we'll weave all this into a living practice, explore graceful navigation through setbacks, and learn to sustain the vibration that turns dreams into reality. Thank you for being here. If you're feeling the spark of transformation, subscribe and join this growing community. Share one word below that captures your intention. Allow, flow, expand, or whatever arises. That word becomes your seed, planting new possibilities. Manifestation isn't a performance. It's a continuous practice, a way of being. The strongest manifestors aren't those with the most tricks, but those who master returning to alignment again and again. The quantum field isn't separate from you. You are the field, the wave, the observer, and the observed. When you tune your frequency, you don't just ask life to meet you, you become the life you desire. So, where will you take your focus today? How will you embody your intention? The field is listening. If this message landed for you, if you felt that spark, that quiet yes in your soul, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, subscribe for more conversations like this, and most importantly, share this episode with someone else walking this path. There's a whole world of seekers out here, quietly breaking old loops and choosing new frequencies. Are you one of them now? Let's find each other. Let's grow together. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next episode of Awaken Your Inner Creator.